There's so much evidence against that guy. Yet, this fantasy world still struggles to exist. It'd be good if it were in its death throes. It might be time to do away with that fantasy of the world, the way we did away with the Sumerian holidays and made play dates out of them. Cover them up with a good time. Groundhog Day. There goes Candlemas. We can forget about the meaning of all of it. It was all just fantasy stuff, right? That's what we need to do with this. We need to put a new name on this thing. What's a good one? Conspiracy Day? It suits everybody. But for one, logically speaking, a conspiracy is something that's set up against someone. And on the other side, the people that keep calling it a conspiracy theory get to think that it's a day for them. Conspiracy Day. They had a day for us. Oh, there's Mother's Day and Father's Day. Why isn't there a Kids Day? Every day is Kids Day. Yeah. Let's put a name on it. I'm watching a little bit of this stuff. And like I saw a little bit of the defense attorney that first day, the lead guy, which it seems like he's the only one now. I guess they're out for the weekend, the other two. I don't know what the hell went. After the other team left, these guys showed up. That first day, this guy's talking. I'm like, what a fucking buffoon. He had no idea what the hell he was supposed to be doing. He's sitting there going, I cannot win this case. I really can't win this case. The most I can hope for is to get votes enough that the guy that probably isn't going to pay me if I lose, he doesn't get blamed. But in reality, this guy, he's like going in there and where he was with the devil before. That first day, what little I saw, I couldn't stand to watch too much. I'm sorry, I have to go through it if I'm going to talk about it. But he was just a buffoon. And then, what I understand, he then had a meeting with 3 of the jurors, what you would call jurors, these senators that are, who are they? Tom Cruise and Will Graham, that guy from Hannibal Lecter stories, right? Will Graham? Or is it Lindsay Lohan? I can never remember the names of these guys. Tom Cruise? Or, geez, look how forgettable they are. Anyway, then the next thing you know, he's back in there, and I gotta believe that when he met with these senators, that there was also a Zoom meeting going on with that guy. And I think somehow he's in the South. You've seen Angel Heart. That's Lisa Bonet and that guy that played in The Wrestler. Love him. I'm just not good with names. Mickey Rourke. They were in Louisiana. That's close to Florida. A lot of voodoo and witchcraft going down there. And let's throw Pulp Fiction in with Marcellus. That one dude, Vigo Rames, is running around with a Band-Aid on his neck looking for that briefcase. Oh, he's got his soul in it. I'm thinking in that meeting, what I'm seeing now, the way this guy talks, they must have done voodoo and put a needle in the back of that guy's neck, sucked out this black fluid, and stuck it in the neck of the defense attorney. Because what I see now, he doesn't respond to any of the questions at all. All he's doing is saying hearsay and hearsay and this and that, and everything he says sounds exactly like that guy. I think they transferred a soul, because he's just as dumb in the head as that guy was all of a sudden. Before, he was just dumb on his own, but now he's got a particular form of dumb. It's ludicrous. And there he is, he's turning and saying, looks at the camera and says, the American people, just like that guy. He's putting little things in there, standing there telling all the people that might vote on his side how to do it. He's not saying it's right. He's just showing them the way they can justify doing what they do. And the people that do vote the way he wants, well, they're not in it for the people anyway. This is obvious. They're in it for themselves, just like he is. And, well, they're scared. Who's standing behind that guy? Nobody would be afraid of that guy by himself. But he's got somebody that's very, very dangerous. That's what I gather. It's scaring the hell out of people. Who's afraid of that guy? Oh. So yeah, even at the time that he's talking now to the people on the floor, every once in a while he looks at the camera and says, the American people, just like he said it. Are you a devoted American? If you are, then you will be loyal to me. If you're not loyal to me, then those other people aren't American people. They are anti-American. They're standing against our nation. Oh, I think they transferred a soul. And in becoming this defense attorney at the last minute, because anybody with a soul that they held dear walked out on him, this guy just sold his soul to the devil. And you got Robert De Niro in there puncturing eggs. There's gonna be blood coming to the surface.